Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't.
Good evening from Toyota Center. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, yes, we are ready for takeoff.
And Ed, the Rockets are flying high. They keep...
Jay, you look at the Raptors, they have evolved in recent years. Last in assists per game a couple of regular seasons ago. Now...
Go time is go time.
Substitutions, Houston.
Houston with the basketball.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Surveys the floor. Austin Rivers.
Hey, double screen.
Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lowry with it. Up by 6. Here comes the screen. Lowry defended by Tyson Chandler. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To Rivers. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Toronto has the basketball to Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Screen right.
To Rivers.
Pass that.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Austin Rivers. Lowry to Van Vliet. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's the Raptors with the basketball to Van Vliet. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Lowry defended by Eric Gordon. To Van Vliet.
Straight.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. 4-3. Kyle Lowry is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, we're coming right back to you.
Left in the first quarter.
Over to the right side. To Rivers. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
OG Anunoby at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It goes down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Lowry into the front court. Leads 5. Throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some three.
Timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. Kenneth Faried tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Marc Gasol missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Missed a wide open look. Lowry into the front court. The lead stands at 9. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lowry guarded by the former Dookie. Pascal Siakam. To Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry. And he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Hey, match up. Get down. Half court. Hands up.
That misses with a second to go. First quarter's complete. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get...
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Houston. Stepping in for the Raptors, number 33, Marc Gasol.
done. Kyle Lowry. He's 3 for 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Working the outside. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. To Lowry. Can't connect from in close. The follow won't go either. Gordon with it. 9-point margin. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Goes to the left side. OG Anunoby snatching it out of the air. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 4 out of 10.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lowry with it. The lead is 11. They work it down to Gasol. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Russell Westbrook. A couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires on the period. It's been all Raptors.
Felt.
First half, very one-sided. What will the...
Here we go. Substitutions, Toronto. Substitutions, Houston.
And a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Powell to Stanley Johnson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kenneth Faried trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Toronto with the basketball.
I got ball.
Lynn sizing up Eric Gordon. To Powell. Deep two there, won't go.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Faried. Kenneth Faried powers it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Has a chance. Can't connect. Rivers into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Lin with it. Looking to make something happen. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
Toronto has the basketball. Has a look. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Gordon with it. The deficit now up to 5. Count it.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Now whistle, and Toronto is going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Lin to Nowitzki. The rebound belongs to Houston. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he's got the free throw as well. Lin with it. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Trying to cash in. Shot by Lin won't go.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Lin with it. Our score all even in this 3rd quarter. Nowitzki to Jeremy Lin. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. To Rivers.
Hey, watch this screen left.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lin to Ibaka. Sizing up the defense. From the painted area, won't go down. Gordon with it. 2-point advantage. Has a chance, won't go. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Count the bucket for 2.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Lin with it. His guys trail now by 4. To Nowitzki. Rebound taken in by Fareed. From long range. Missed one. Tyson Chandler. Knockout blow. Slams it down.
The veteran, he's made a living by doing this for years. This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have the legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jump.
Lynn to Stanley Johnson. They go down low to Dirk. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lynn, nice pass to set things up. And the finish at the rim.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Short jumper stays out to Lynn. To Ibaka. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Toronto with the basketball. To Stanley Johnson. Takes stock of the floor. Johnson to Powell. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Has a look. Off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Rivers with the basketball. Up 5. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
He gets it.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Match up, match up, match up.
Easy pass to the rim. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down. The Rockets with the lead. Ball as we get going here in the 4th. They still trail, but at least they were able to make up some ground in the 3rd quarter.
But Ed, they got themselves back into this game because they got lost in the competition. They're not worried about the score. They're more worried about stopping the player in front of them. That's how you win ball games.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Toronto has the basketball. Powell. And the denial.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Lynn with it. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. Powell matched up with Nene. To Ibaka. Over to the right side. Nowitzki to Powell. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Goes to the right side. Nene. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lowry picked up by Westbrook. Fred VanVleet. To Ibaka. Around the perimeter. Nowitzki buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Westbrook. Nice finish at the rim.
No.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Nowitzki defended by Eric Gordon. Lowry to Nowitzki. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Throws it up. Lowry into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Ibaka. Shot from the lane won't go. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Drains it.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. With that, he's 5 for 9.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. They trail by 7. To Nowitzki. Ibaka. Driving right to the basket. Lowry to VanVleet. And that's rebounded by Houston. Fires the 3. Cleans it up. Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beast Brook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Both coaches.
Substitutions, Houston.
Lowry knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lowry into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. To Van Vliet. And he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Marc Gasol has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Rivers to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Fred Van Vliet. Tyson Chandler able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lowry. To Van Vliet.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. To Fareed. The jumper's off the mark. Count the basket at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Rivers. Trying to cash in. That's no good. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful, but you don't expect it all the time.
Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's the Rockets who are victorious. They move to 1-0 in their new campaign. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets did what great teams do best, finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Raptors are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow. Your team has one more loss to show for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goal.
Prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
when you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Houston Rockets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 to see him. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make me, I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of food on me. Yeah. Couple M's injury. I'm a rich like just eat. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Small, just made my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you this, mama. Ain't no cash just laying in the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh, I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie. Ooh, no you can't stand it. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em whatever. Yeah. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.